I made an E3 and Summer Game Fest styled game showcase for a game that isn't even out yet, and a bunch of developers made trailers for these games which you can technically play right now. Let me add some more context. I mostly cover S&box, which is made by Gary Newman and his team at Facepunch's latest game into creating, as they quoted, a spiritual successor to Gary's mod. This game is meant to be a mix of a game engine and a platform built on top of Valve's Source 2 engine, and it's slated for an early 2026 release. So I decided that I always wanted to create my own version of a game showcase just like PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, and more, and created a game showcase where every single game that was shown was made entirely in S&box. I posted the advertisement for this in the S&box Discord and created a rule set for the developers and their trailers, mostly gameplay and no talking, and all the submissions for the showcase were free. Some of the games I got were really cool and very interesting to see that these games were all made using the S&box editor that Facepunch and Gary are using the Source 2 engine as a foundation for. Dread and Cheese, for example, is a 2D platform multiplayer game where you're all mice and you have to stay alive and grab a piece of cheese, which then revolves around you, making everyone else take damage over time. And your goal is to try to get the other person who has the cheese and eliminate them, or just try to stay alive long enough by eliminating other players. Pjured is an ode to old school stealth action games like Thief, where you have to hunt down a cult leader in a mansion. Ghoul Grounds, which announced recently with multiplayer support, which is a stylized drawn version of COD Zombies with a knack of knocking back beers and killing zombies with their friends. SCP Breach got announced, which is, well, SCP and S&box. I can't explain any more than that because you probably already know SCP. Project Roly, which is a cute game that you play as a mouse, rolling with a cheese ball in Katamari style, collecting bits and bobs around kitchens and bedrooms as you grow larger in size. Flood is also being remade entirely in S&box with some additional maps and more. And there's a finished drunkard simulator called My Summer Cottage that's becoming the first game to release as a standalone game, a feature you're able to do with creating your own games on S&box, which is releasing on Steam. There's so many other games that got announced, and I posted my entire showcase up on YouTube. Otherwise, what do you think? Because